want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make greatness look complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make an impact, grab and then take it. Like a disease, free to their knees. They for their disease. Just like a weed, spread into the streets. Time to make them bleed. 'Cause we just want retribution. Let's go light up the darkness. Make true of an empty promise.
Welcome to what is quite possibly the greatest console sim racing league podcast in the world.
What's up, everybody? I'm here alone because the other two, I guess, forgot. And I thought it'd be fucking hilarious just to go live and see what happens. I actually forgot about it too. I thought it was like, and I don't know, but 20 minutes later, like 20 minutes before it started, I was like, oh shit. So here I am alone. I think this is hilarious. Welcome to episode 18 of We Suck at ACC. I'm sure Grays is almost in an ICU right now. Oh, Jondala. It's in Jondala. It's in Grays. It's in Gray's shit in the admin stuff. So come along, brother. Let's go. This is fucking gold. That's right, Hunter. So yeah, welcome everybody. I've got a lot to discuss with myself until further notice. So good to have you guys back. We've got fan favorite runks in the chat. You know, it's always as exciting when someone begs you to say it. But yeah, welcome. A little bit to talk about. We have the end of the year coming up fast. So firstly, due to the draft being on the 29th of December, we're going to push the podcast that's 2 weeks from now. And then the draft will be the week after. So there's 3 weeks. So there's not going to be one right there. What's up, Matrix? Good to see you, brother. Hey, Ghost Stroke, how are you, man? Love the pencil. Oh, I do. Look, sorry, that's just Carpenter all the way. There we go. I didn't even realize I had it there. So, yeah, so 3 weeks till the next podcast, which will actually be the live draft, okay? So while we're here, what did everyone think of the video I put out, the personalities? Do you think it captured them well? Do you think it was fine? Let's give Jondala a minute to catch up. Here's a Jondala. Let's add him. She's just got to dial in from the other side of the world. So, yeah. Basketball 241. What's up, brother? Who are you in the Discord? Let us know your name so we can all get to know you. Hey, Jondala, what's up, man?
All good. How are you doing today?
Good, man. Good. What's up, Adam? Nice to see you too, man. So here's Jondala. Are you still playing iRacing right now? You look like you're locked in the middle of a race or something.
No, I'm just using the PC at the moment, so it's all a weird angle compared to
Oh, there you go. That's no worries. Have you got a fan blowing on you or something? It's got a really loud wind noise. Yeah. Can we face that away from you a little bit or change the angle? It's really loud. Yeah, can anyone else hear it? Doesn't matter if that's better. Oh, he just left. There we go. So I have no idea what just happened to him. Love the leaf blower, even though I haven't been around long enough. It made me chuckle. So the leaf blower, if you want to know the history of it, is live on a podcast. Shit, probably Hunter. I don't know when it was, but what's up, Montana? Nice. So in the middle of a podcast, Hunter left suddenly because something happened, dogs barking, didn't think much of it, but then just nonchalantly shares with us that some guys grabbed his leaf blower to steal it and ran out. So he grabbed his gun, ran after them, started shooting at him, which is fucking hilarious enough as it is. And then his neighbor saw him shooting, said, fuck it, why not? I'm in too. So, like, here he is. Here he is, Captain Shooty Tits himself. So, yeah, It was
Fucking forgot about this.
that was fucking hilarious. So, yeah, that's the history of Hunter and the leaf blower. His good old leaf blower. He got a chance to unload, and he did. And apparently, the cops didn't have an issue with it. So, wild time in this country. There we
Fuck
go.
yeah.
What's up, buddy? How you feeling?
Good. Fucking all showered shit. Good.
We're just while we're waiting for you, we're just talking about the personality videos, getting
the
to feel
fuck
who.
Is he iRacing right now in the middle of the
No,
fucking
no.
podcast?
I asked the same question.
I was about to say, this is outrageous.
No,
There we go. What do you think? Right, firstly, before we go back to my point, how do we think Grays is handling this right now? If he's noticed or if he hasn't, he's not going to. I love this. This is. I don't care that he's not here. There's like no problem with him not being here in the slightest. However, knowing that he didn't say he wouldn't be here, unless I missed that, Hunter. Maybe I'm disorganized, but I don't remember him saying he wouldn't be here. But oh god, this makes me so happy. This might be my favorite podcast, and we're only like 6 minutes in. So
fuck.
We're talking about the personalities video. John Dilla, did you catch that?
I don't know.
I don't think you did. So we made a video of all the personalities. Hunter, talk me a little bit through it. Some people. Did I capture them well? Was it just stupid?
Can you play it on the podcast?
Oh, we could,
but it's like 7 minutes long, John.
It absolutely is. It's spazzing a bit. Okay, there we go. So it's just got all those different personalities. What did you think, Hunter? You know everyone as well as I do. John Dill is somewhat new, but not totally. But what did you think about the capturing of said person? I think my favorite was probably Ghost Stroke next to Sime. That might have been my
that one was good. And after rewatching it, I think my new favorite's Mojo. What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What are you thinking about? Look at this guy. He showed up.
Hey.
Where are you, Grays? Let us know. Yeah, man. I thought they all captured it pretty well. A couple of confused people from The Hangover wondering why they were in there. And it was like, just the boys. You're just the boys. You're always chatting away in Simbot all day. And it was just there. That's what it felt like. So sweet. So we don't have a ton to talk about, but at the same time, we kind of do. So I think let's start with some housekeeping, I would say. So obviously, we are in what they say in Australia, a schmozzle right now with all the games that have come out, the boredom, the G Portal issues, the everything that's going on, right? A little bit of a schmozzle, right? And if I recall this correctly, we have ACC, F1, PMR, iRacing. That's it, right? And potentially Rally as well. Rally.
Yeah.
That people are wanting to play. So we had a meeting on the yesterday about how we can proceed with this, how we can make it better for everybody, like how we can accommodate everybody. And we think, oh, there's Grays. There he goes. Here you go. Look at him. He's in his car and he's still pushing the channel. Good for him.
He's doing better than fucking me and John Dylan. We're just sitting at home and fucking forgot.
I've been here. I just didn't see the link.
In fairness to you guys, I didn't remind you when I forgot as well. So like I could have done that, but I actually thought it would be quite funny to see not so much you, Hunter, because I figured you'd be coming late from work, but watching Grays like that would, yeah, it would be very amusing to me. So we have all those games. There's a bit of a schmozzle. So let's kick off with PMR. Did either of you catch the announcement today?
Yes. Oh my God.
So basically, what they're saying is we are laying off certain people. No big deal. We're still going to do everything we said, which is bullshit. Like, as I said, people said this is normal, right? This is how it goes. You have developers, you have designers. You don't need people to design your posters anymore once the game comes out. Like, obviously, people, shrink or it changes or something like that. But the thing that stood out to me immediately, like if this was part of the plan and the schedule, why did you need to announce it? If I said to Hunter, come work to me, you two for 6 months, and when the game releases, your contract's up, well, I don't need to announce that.
No.
I think it's like it's absolutely like fuck.
That's the thing. A lot of people were like, it's probably just the art directors and stuff like that. Those guys are on contract for after the release. They already know they're going to be going bye-bye. It's not like they'd announce, we fired the lead art, we let go of the lead art director. Yeah, well, we already knew that was going to happen. The game's already basically done in that department.
It is. I don't think it changes our chances of anything get done. I think it still is going to get done what it gets done. Like, I don't think it's improved or ruined anything. I think it was fucked. Like, it's either fucked or they're going to make something of it. But like, I don't know. Just playing, even like, ACC, which, I'm not a big fan of the driving model and that, but it works, like the game works. Like everything works. That's like, GT7, like, has it's got its shortcomings? Yeah, but it works. F1, all those games. Like, I think it's unacceptable. I said something today in their Discord. I said, this low-key has actually gone full circle for me from absolute abhorrent behavior to I'm kind of impressed how badly you fucked this up. Like, it's like it's actually almost impressive. Like, hats off to you, right? And someone came back at me and said, I think that's a bit harsh. I think that they do this. Games have growing problems. And I said, hang on. No, he even said the game's in the pre-release stage. I'm like, the fuck it is. The reason I don't care that AC Evo doesn't work on my PC is it cost me $20. And they were very clear. This is not the game.
Access. Yeah.
Like fucking idiots. Like, yeah, I don't know. But I don't know. Because what do you guys think about it as a concept, not necessarily within our league? What do you think, Jondola?
I mean, I've not really been impressed with what I saw from like the couple of days it was out early to the content creators. A lot of people's own opinions when they picked it up on release day. I know the first major update they did helped a little bit, but from the Steam charts that I was looking at, their peak players recently has been pretty bad.
I just don't understand what actually changed. Everyone said they did this and they did that, but nothing changed for me. It was all still fucked. It's like there were people like Nismo in our Discord and a few others were really giving good, like, hey, I figured this out. Like, try this setting, try that. But that's not them. That's not the game. That's not PMR. That's people figuring it out. Like, but I didn't see any improvement. I haven't seen it with anyone else yet. But you know how it goes, multiplayer, single player, this and that. My game just friggin' rolls through them constantly. Like my keyboard button is being held down. Doesn't do it anywhere else. Not my keyboard. And that is enough. Like the driving, whatever. I drive the MX-5. I have fun. I hate everything else. I don't care. Like, whatever. I've just got too much else to worry about in my real life to care that much. But that does my fucking head in.
Yeah, that'd be annoying.
It's like torture. What do you think, Hunter? Just rug pull bullshit?
Yeah.
I mean, neither of you have played it, though. So, yeah.
I had it on initial release and then saw the dumpster fire and said, hey, Xbox, refund me this game.
Yeah.
And luckily they did. But I don't know. The most worrying part to me was Ian Bell going on Twitter right at the release and going, the game was perfect before our last update. Okay, then roll the update back. And they never did. If it was really perfect and the newest update ruined things before release, all they had to do was roll an update back while they actually tested the initial update for the release. They never did. So I 100%. Highly doubt the game was even playable, and they just fucking wanted to release it.
What responsibility, to you guys, I'm going to ask this, do content creators have in this? Because I feel like everyone was walking a diplomatic line instead of saying this is shit or this is bad or this is whatever it might be. But, what responsibility do they have in this?
Because they were part of the reason the game was so hyped. They were hyping it up. But they've also cashed in on it by being the first ones to call it a dumpster fire.
And it's like, Kirith was like, I remember watching it, which I can't stand watching that guy. Fuck, he's annoying. Now, I'm a top split driver here, and I've got a little secret that I'll tell you later in the video that, as a top driver in this top league, and I don't do this for money. Like, he's just the worst. Does my fucking head in. But I'm talking pre-release here, Oil Slick. Pre-release, everyone was like, they were like Switzerland. They were just on the fence. They were like, yeah, it's got room. I'd be interested to see. No one came out and said, what a fucking shit show. Like, this doesn't work. I can't drive it, and that's I didn't catch I didn't actually catch him, but yeah, it's
Elite Rain's comments fucking hilarious. If no one has watched the video, it is linked
I've
in
watched
the
it.
PMR Discord.
watch video. What happened? Talk to me about that. What happened?
He runs into Elite Rain and D-Bard. They're in his server. And
Who is, sorry?
Jardier, however the fuck you... No,
Oh,
not
that guy?
Jardier.
Yeah.
No, the one guy we were just talking about, Kirith. Yeah.
Yeah, Kirith,
yep. They were in his game. And fucking... He bumps... Bard, bumps him. The dude goes flying. And he's like, oh, what the fuck was that? And then Bard...
Hang on, you're not talking about like a Discord. You're talking in the actual game.
This is in the game on a
wow.
YouTube stream. He's streaming this, and we've got 3 actually VFR members in there because Tater was in that lobby as well.
Oh
and
my god!
So Bard spins off. This dude goes past Bard. Elite Rain's driving the same car as Bard, and the dude goes, "Oh, I'm gonna get my payback. I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him," and just missed hitting Elite Rain.
Oh my! And that was
hilarious.
Kirith or Jardier or whatever.
That was Kirith,
which one?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, he's a dork. That's so funny. That
video is my favorite.
Oh, that's the most Elite Rain thing you could have told me. Actually, if I'm being honest, that's hilarious. He called you a controller player. Oh man. That's pretty funny. But what a disaster. But, well, we are still seeing a lot of joy and fun between people, mostly in what I understand is the MX5 Cup. I think you guys were playing around with an old Porsche as well and all that sort of stuff. We are going to probably have a scheduled regular race in it for the meantime. But we're not going to do a series, no leaderboards. It's just going to be almost like a fun night, right? So we're going to figure out a time for that. We'll have this all a bit probably later this week or early next week because we're all fucking busy. But we'll get to it because we got a lot of new things to schedule and a lot of new times and things we got to figure out. But I think we do have the interest to at least do an MX5 regularly scheduled game. Yeah, it's don't you fucking start with this shit. I don't want to play it either, but I fucking started a whole league with it, so I have to. So yeah, but so that's the update on that one. We'll have that later, probably later in the week, maybe a Friday night, something like that. I don't know. F1, let's talk, Hunter. So you've done some magic there, and if I pull out my phone, why don't you just tell me how many members you got now?
We're up to 58, I think, almost 60. We lost one because he was a European and he didn't want to stay with us. But yeah, we're up to 58 members over in the new BFR F1 Discord.
Absolutely amazing stuff. How many can you fit in a series in F1?
22.
Oh, wow. So that's realistically, that's 2 good grids, but probably one that's solid every week, right?
Yeah.
Sweet. Awesome. So what time are you guys racing right now?
There's a Thursday drop-in race at 8
What
p.m.
time? Yep.
8 p.m. Eastern. And then Sunday is the main series. That race is at 1 p.m. Eastern.
That's fucking sweet. I don't know, man. Those triples, and I got to, with my new screens, Bad Rock was helping me set it up, and we ended up going in Michael Schumacher's 2004 Ferrari around the Nordschleife with my triples, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I get behind some of this shit. It's fucking so cool. So that's exciting. So have you got a series going yet, or is the main series is Sunday 1 p.m.? Has it
Sunday
started?
1 p.m. Starts January 4th. Sign-ups are basically closed. I think we have 3 spots left. So
okay. But now that we've put it out to the masses, if there is a second one, you'll run another one? Is that
Yeah. If we get enough interest, we'll run a second one for sure.
Awesome. Okay. So that one there, I'd say there's a lot of half-assed talk about rally right now. Like everyone's like, yeah, I'll do it. But it's kind of like, it's like, do you want cilantro? It's like, yeah, give it a take it. It's no one's like super excited about it. Some people love it, but yeah, we will put rally up if people want it. And the beauty of rally is we don't need any scheduled time, right? Because it would just be you set up a stage for the week and we all just send it, right?
Yeah, we'd open a stage for the week and then you just have the whole week to set a time, and you can look at everyone's times on this cool little leaderboard, and it'd be really easy. And so we're looking into that for sure.
So it's essentially hot lapping, right? And what game
Yeah,
are we going
like-
to be using for that?
That's like time trials, basically, or hot lapping time trials, and it's WRC.
There's like 10 of them, though, isn't there? Is there a number or something?
No, WRC is the newest one. You're thinking of Dirt. It used to be called the Dirt Series.
Interesting. I could have the wrong one. Yeah. All right. So that's something that'll come out soon later in this week. We have PMR we've spoken about, F1 League Draft. Now, finally, out of the closet, here I am. PC as fuck is my name. iRacing. Coming to Black Flag Racing officially, finally. Let's go.
Let's get some hype in here.
Let's talk about myself, Squid, and are you trying to share something?
No, I was trying to play sound on our thing. I don't know how Grace does all that shit, dude.
I don't know either. I got all these sound effects that just don't come through on my mic. But
yeah.
I don't know why. But me, Jondala, and Squid actually represented Black Flag on Sunday yesterday in a 2-hour endurance event. Jondala, tell us how we did. So it was a multi-class up to 4 drivers, but only 2 hours long. So almost everyone did one driver. So tell them how we did.
I believe we finished P7 in class, didn't we?
P7 in class.
13th overall.
13th overall.
Damn.
The number one car that had more than one driver. And we were it was multi-class, and we were in the middle class. We were in the GR86. There was the M2, and then there was the Miatas. So from the second class, we finished 13th overall, meaning we beat, I think, at least 8 M2s. And we had to do 2 pit stops that no one else did. So it was a really good showing for us. We entered as Black Flag Racing.
Fuck yeah.
That was pretty exciting. So we're going to be doing some pretty big endurance events. I'm sure everyone, probably mostly because of Max Verstappen, has seen the big iRacing events they do. We're looking to enter one, at least possibly 2 cars into the Daytona 24-hour. So if anyone is on the PC looking to get in on it, we're looking to do we're doing at least one Porsche. I think Jondala is in on the Porsche.
I'm in on the Porsche.
I could be convinced to get in a Porsche. You know I don't really like them. Biggest Porsche slut that ever lived.
Stupid.
But biggest what's that? The Porsche, and then we have some other people who are tentative about the Porsche, so we may look at doing a second different car. But that's exciting. So that is really cool. We still like the idea of doing a BFR ACC team as well. We've really got to get on top of that next. We're sorry, guys, if we've been a little busy lately. We've got so much growth here and so much going on in our personal lives. Hunter's got a new job that doesn't allow him to be on BFR all day. I have a PC that stops me because I'd rather be doing that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm actually pretty busy too. Jondala's on the other side of the universe. So, yeah, Squid's in for the Porsche. He said he was hating it at first, but the man's going to be determined. Let's get him let's get him on. There he is. Damn right he is. So, so we'll talk about that in the new year as well, doing that. Last thing, racing-wise, before we get into actual recaps of events. Oh, let's talk about – we're on the iRacing event. So tell us, Jondala, how did it go? So we were at which track?
Watkins Glen.
And we had what would you say? It had rained and dried up except for ponding areas.
Oh,
so the track was dry, but almost all of your apexes had little puddles in them.
They did, and it really pulled you to the outside of the track if you got into it.
Oh yeah, it was quite the thing. So we had some absolute wild exchanges that we somehow survived. We went 4 wide into the bus stop with 3 different classes of cars, 2 of them being Miatas, 1 dickhead and a BMW, and somehow I survived it completely unscathed. Then we had a guy driving across the track. I went across the grass like Kevin Asher. I felt so awesome. It was amazing. But no big deal. Stop bringing it up. But so that happened. Jondala had this moment where he was driving on an open track and decided to just crash into the wall on pit exit. But other than that, dude, other than those 3 moments, I think, Jondala, it was we were just consistent as hell, right? And really good split we were in too. Most people were really considerate.
That's good.
Definitely, yeah. It seems to be like pretty clean driving from everyone on track. I think we have the second quickest sort of consistent lap times as well overall. So if
Yeah.
we were on similar strategies as other teams, I think we would have been up there.
We had the most annoying shit we'd ever dealt with too. We had this one guy who was a terrible driver, but he had no downforce. So he would just catch you from turn 1 to the bus stop, and then you'd pull away.
Through
And
the
then-
corners.
And then he would catch you again, like almost like talking like he's almost got to run. And it was just so annoying because he was terrible through the turns. It was the iRacing or sim racing equivalent of not touching. Like it was just so fucking annoying. Let's go. What's that one? Attack
Just
Panther?
PBR as always.
Oh, what does that say at the bottom though? No, there was a little thing.
Attack Peter. That's the artist who made this drawing.
I like the name Attack Panther. Maybe that's what our car can be called. Attack Panther. I'm writing that down.
Look, I was about to say he's writing that down. Look at that.
I am. I'm fucking writing that shit down. Let's go. So that was cool. So anyone who's in the market, in the game, iRacing, get involved. We're going to have a series next year. We'll get that going. We just can't be bothered thinking about it right now. Like we will have one. We'll just announce it later. Things are coming. Just give us some time. All right. We have two official races to talk about. We have you. Thank God you were commentating because I missed this one. Hunter, let's talk about, was it the one make or GT4s this week?
GT4s is the one we just got done with. One make is Wednesday of this week. So let me pull up the standings currently, and we'll go over that race.
So how was the race?
Here.
Where was it? Who
Brands
was it?
Hatch. Brands Hatch. The race was actually really good. Like one of the cleanest races we've probably had here at BFR. Was it? No, there was a few accidents, but it was still really good for being a GT4 race, the first one of the season. And
Brands Hatch GT4 sounds very fun.
Basically, qualifying's about to end. Marnik's in first. Bubble and Panda steals it from him with like a minute left or some shit. Marnik drops down to second. Bubblin's on pole. They do their formation lap. Green flag goes, and Bubble and Panda and Marnik activate like ERS and get the fuck away from the grid as like fast as humanly possible I've ever seen. Like out of turn 1, there was probably a 2-second gap between them and the rest of the drivers already, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And so they went off, and then I think it was Plums. He got caught up in the corner. There was like a T1 somewhat pile up. But besides that, it was pretty good racing. Bubble and Panda decided he didn't want to be around anyone for the entire race and just led the entire thing. The whole race fucking didn't slow down. I think by lap 10, 12, he had put 5-6 seconds between him and Marnik, who was his only real competition at that point. And it was belt to ass, as he's saying in the comments right here. He put the belt to ass. Marnik took home second. There was really no fight for anyone there.
People saying it's washed and this and that and all those things, like all that stuff there. But the truth is, do we remember Ruben, my theory on Ruben for a while, where if he's getting laid, he's like, he's really, really quite kind and considerate on the track, but when he's not, he turns into an angry, aggressive driver.
It's like
maybe that's maybe the torch has been handed over to Panda. He's going to go on a world tour of terror on the track for us all.
Well,
so that'd be great. Good for him, man. It's good to see him.
MMA fighters, they won't have sex before fights because it makes them better. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on here with Panda. He's fucking just going off.
Unless Garage Girl comes through or Gas Station Girl. What's going on with that, Panda? Let us know. We're all living we're all married and boring right now. This is the start of like either a rom-com or a murder mystery. But sweet. All right, well, that's good. So the one make there. Anyone? So let's bring up the standings or just talk them through. We don't have to do any Gray stuff. That's his fault.
Yeah, way to go, Gray. So the standings as of round 1 of the one make is Bubble and Panda's leading at 52 points. He's followed GT4, yeah, sorry. Marnik is right behind him at 45. There was a good battle for third place between that one sim racer, Lix Ilum, and GTX Dave, who first time we've ever seen this guy.
The fuck is GTX Dave?
He's got some fucking pace, and the only reason he finished lower than what he was racing that entire race is because he had never done a race with a mandatory pit stop, and he tried to do it with a minute 30 left in the race, but his pit stop didn't finish in time, so the game didn't count it. And then he kept trying to do the pit stop. He pitted maybe 3 to 4 times that race, trying to get it to clear. So that was sad. But so Sim Racer took home third. Lix Elam got fourth. D Boothie took fifth, which huge shout out to D Boothie. He had an amazing race.
If I want to talk on Boothie because he's obviously the one and original fan favorite for me, but his driving has gone through the roof. He slowly but surely and the most quiet, unassuming way.
Oh yeah.
No one's he doesn't come in like, oh yeah, like look at this. I just did this lap time. Look, he just shows up and all of a sudden he's fucking better and faster. And he's like really got some shit going on. He's like killing it. Must be that McLaren wheel I sold him. Yeah.
You sold him your McLaren wheel. So Artie took home 6. Gillard, a good showing, taking home 7. Purple GT3 driver was right behind him, but just couldn't get it done before the end of the race. He took home 8th. Yep, you're good. Wyweight or Mike Linden, he took home 9th. He was followed by Phantom Sam. That rounds off our top 10. Tater in Paris is 11th. D-Bard 12th. Hellcat 13th. Elite Rain 14th. Chevrolet Man 15th. Logan himself 16th. Zaddy 17th. The Lazarus, I still can't pronounce his name. Sorry, I know you're in here. He took home 18th. GTX Dave fell to 19th. Ghost Stroke 20th. Gumball 21. And then the other drivers who signed up just didn't show up. So they used their one drop race, but that would be Bard, Chug, Matrix, Noah, George, Cam, and Preston.
Let's go back to GTX Dave for a second. Fine name, by the way. Where would he have finished if he hadn't have done that?
He was third at one point. He was fourth most of the race, got up to third, and then that's when his pit stop strategy ruined him. So he would have podiumed maybe, because Sim Racer found some fantastic pace at the end of the race and came back, because he was actually third off qualifying, then fell back and then somehow made it back. It was a good drive from Sim Racer as well. Sim
Racer's a fast man, so that's no big deal to do that. Good for him on his first one too. But everybody was on comms. Everyone survived that. Everybody was in voice chat.
Yeah, everyone was there, even the new guys who showed up. And
stop talking.
No.
You better not be fucking lying.
No, dude. No. Someone send him a link. I'm sending. We're gonna get him in here.
No. Runks, if this true? We can get him in here. If this is true, get in here.
You've got
what?
to.
I need to see a photo.
Runks.
You have to be next to her in the photo, though, Runks. You can't just fucking throw up some Internet Explorer photo, some stock images, and be like, "Oh, look, this is my girlfriend."
Look at this shit. That's a fucking fine burn right there. There we go. But it's true.
It's true.
Fuck me. You fucking left the country. You left the country. You left the country to go to Mexico, and somehow, after being scared to even talk to a woman, you come back and you're a man. What happened in Mexico? I just made that video. Where you're like bad with women. Now I have to do another one.
He told her he would never die, Larry. Come on. He said, I would never die. And now they're fucking together.
I mean, Runks, if that's true, dude, fantastic. So happy for you, man. You deserve it. I hope that you've met her and you're not just sending her money over some WhatsApp chat, but like I believe in you more than that. So yeah, man. Fuck yeah. That's awesome, dude. Well done. That's really exciting.
Fucking congrats.
Sweet. All right. So I'm sorry to interrupt. Was there anything left with the GT4 there? That was interrupt worthy. Sweet.
We'll tune in this Wednesday for the NXX NSX Evo one make round one.
Everyone has to be on comms too, because I'm in charge of this one. Because Grays is swanning around the world on a world tour. Just going to judge people with his clipboard while
leaving VFR,
giving me task lists and post-it notes. Driving, going for a casual drive in his one of his fleet of cars, because he has 2 cars, right? That's technically a fleet. So
fleet.
yeah.
It is, yeah.
So he's driving. He's taken one of his fleet of cars to go for a drive while we're here in the trenches with the workers, doing the stuff. We're the ones
with
in the
the
mines.
workers.
Right, yeah, with the common people. That's what we're doing while Grays is off swanning around. So let's talk about Premiere race. I don't want to talk about it. I will. But mine went to absolute shit. Literally, the first time I had to pit. So we're at, what the fuck's that track called? Valencia,
yep.
I had this I'll start with my race. So I had never driven that track before I joined GT3 sprints on Thursday or whatever it was. One of those. One of them I did some laps. So I just learned the track this week. And then what about really, Larry? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Let me tell my story. So lap 1, I'm coming around. I'm in massive traffic. I qualified badly. Can't really see that well. And we're coming into that turn, the big sort of hairpin turn that's kind of like the end, but it's 4 or 5 corners before. And I'm looking for the black brake markers that are on the last turn. That's my brake marker, the black signs. But we're actually 6 corners early. So I look for them and I'm like, oh my God, it's the wrong corner. Hit the brakes. And I just murder Got King. So after the race, I'll skip forward. I say, Got King, I'm so sorry, man. Report me, whatever, blah, 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 blah. But then it turns out it wasn't him. It was Elite Rain. And he was mad at Mike. He thought Mike Wyweight did it to him. So I ratted myself out. And I was like, well, go ahead and fucking report me. It's, whatever. But he won't do it because what's the fucking point with reporting someone that's finishing dead last so they become dead laster? But then my wheel did this thing where I would turn and then it did this 3 times. I think there's something wrong with that converter for the console. It snapped and threw the back out and then ripped out of my hands that way straight in the wall. So then I went to the pits. Then I had to take a dump. So I ran in there. I guess I got a bit involved in Instagram because I started sending Gray's reels. He responds to me and says, you're supposed to be fucking racing. Stop sending me shit. And I'm like, oh, shit, that's right. So I get back in the car, go back out, happens again, hit the wall. I go in the pits and I'm like, if it happens straight away again. So I just came in and crew chief for Mike and Panda. But man, it was an eventful, uneventful race for me. How was yours, Hunter?
Oh, this is the one track apparently I fucking can do good on. And so I was killing it. I qualified 7th, avoided some lap 1, turn 1 drama. I got a little tap, but I was like, I'll be fine. Got up to 5th at one point comfortably, and I was chasing down Nismo, I want to say, but he ran away from me. And I defended Nate for a solid 40 minutes. Not really defending. We just kept switching back and forth, though. I defended for 10. Then he'd get me, and then I'd follow him for 10, and then I'd get him. And so me and Nate were having a fucking fantastic race. A lot of fun just racing next to each other. Until I closed the door on him trying to come inside, which I thought he was faking it. I was like, this dude ain't going to fucking send it. 10 minutes left in the race. No way he sends this.
So Nate's trying to come inside you. Yep.
Nate sends it. I closed the door. Definitely my fault. Well, both of our faults, but I could have avoided the incident. He barely taps me. I spin off the track, and for the first time ever, the game goes, hey, you get 2 drive-thrus for that. You get 2 track warnings for that. I go, what? 2 track warnings?
Yeah, that happened to me. That happened to me at that track on the Tuesday sprints. I got 2 at once. I don't know if you were there when I said it. I was like, how the fuck do you do that?
So from there, Nate gave me the position back. My tires were fucking they were pretty hot because I didn't set tire pressure, so they went up to 27.7 after the spin, and I ended up losing it 2 corners, and he gets me. And then trying to get back up to him, I cut a corner, and I get my last track warning, and it says, hey, you got to drive through. And so I'm looking, I'm like, it says 3 laps left. there's probably only 3 laps left in the race. I really don't want to pit. I think I'm going to try to push it because if you guys don't know, if you end the race before your last lap, it'll just add a 30-second penalty. And I was like, I'll just take the 30-second. I don't want to stop in the fucking pits and have to do a whole nother lap. Well, it said 2 laps remaining, and then I crossed the line and it said 0 laps remaining, and then it gave me a DQ, and I was like, well, that's how the cookie crumbles when you try to fucking play around.
Well, I don't know if it was you. I thought it was you, but someone told us a while back that it depends where your pit box is as to where, if it's behind the finish line or before it, as to where the 3 laps starts and finishes. So you probably were before it.
Yeah, having set up the server, I'm always one of the front fucking pits, and it just fucked me that time.
There we go. Well done, Nate. Nate doing a great job. But interesting race. We've lost some big hitters. As a German doesn't show up anymore because he's too good for us. Chug is about as interested in ACC as I am. Noah is just doing Noah things. Like, you can't even explain them half the time. It's very it was very not competitive. Now, Balls and Panda and I believe Gumball had a really good battle from what I could see. They went at it. Oh, there you go. But who was that?
That's she races in our F1 Discord.
Oh, hello. Sorry, I've never seen you before. Welcome. So in the F1 series, that's awesome. Yeah. So I know they had a great battle. I was what?
Elite raid.
Why do Americans do that? Why do you guys are so tied? Like, I'm like Australian. I have Nordic heritage. I have if you go back far enough, I found someone in China, like in my 2,000 years ago, 23 million, all that sort of stuff. But man, like, it's you Americans, and I'm German. No, you're not, mate. You live in the fucking butt fuck of like the Bible Belt, all right? And you sim race with a bunch of dumbasses like us, all right? You're a fucking American. Let's be clear. It's oh no, it's a Colorado.
Ohio fucking growing corn, and he's like, I'm
Irish. That's why I drink so much. Yeah.
God,
it's so funny. Sweet. But no, I know Balls got the win, right? Or was it Gumball? I can't remember. I know Panda was leading for a while, and I helped him with his strat, and he came out ahead of someone. No, it was I can't remember who it was. I helped someone. They came out right ahead. It was great. But you are Japanese, Panda. That's different. Well, I would because his mother is Japanese. And he's been there, was born there, probably. Don't correct me, Panda. But
don't correct me.
I was born in Germany. Grandparents are German. Hang on. No, we don't need to know about your German grandparents. You know what those Germans were doing around that time, all right? Just be a little, quieter about that. But,
holy shit.
Don't be doing that, But yeah, we have... either way, just you're Americans. I'm American now, as American as it can get. I don't have health insurance. I don't have any of that sort of stuff. But it's the most American dream I'm living right here. But anyway, do you have the results, Hunter? I don't. Grace is supposed to do this. All right, I'll read the results out. In first place was Hunter.
Yeah, I wish.
Great win.
I know the top 3 was Balls, Marnik, Balls, Gumball, and Panda. Everyone else, you did a fine job. This is Gray's fault.
Yeah.
This is all Gray's fault. All because he is wealthy enough to have a fleet of high-end cars, such as a 2016 Subaru.
Yeah,
I would have to work.
In this economy?
Who's got that money? Yeah.
What?
Where are you getting Subaru money in this economy?
Man.
All right. And it's one of those classic ones that just go up in value. You're probably like $300,000-$400,000 car. So Grays isn't here, so it's not our fault. We're really sorry. Here we go. Here is Artie. So Gumball 1, Plum 2nd, Panda 3rd. Interesting. I know those three were having a race. The rest were kind of just participation awards. Like, they were having their own thing, but those 3 were on another level. They really were. It was always great to see. 6th and 8th. Yeah, call out your thing.
Oh,
Well,
I want to say
maybe you should sell it, Panda, and be a millionaire, just like Grays.
Artie.
Sell it and buy 2
prospect
cars. Get a fleet.
Yeah.
coming up to Premier. Artie did
Add to the
fucking
fleet.
fantastic, and our highest prospect place out of the entire season. He got 5th.
Didn't he disconnect as well?
No, he had a
Someone-
drive-through. He had a
Oh.
fucking drive-through, fell back
Artie.
to like 9th, and then made it all the way back up.
Artie, did you get a disconnection as well that we were talking about in our team's comms? Because if that happened as well and you got 5th, that's outrageous. Well done.
Hey,
Um,
fuck you, Nate. Fuck you.
Yeah. Where did you finish?
Yeah, that's what he's asking. Fuck you. At the bottom. DQ.
No, second bottom. I took that one.
Oh, yeah. I finished with Larry at
Actually,
least.
does that mean I beat you if you get DQ'd and I just sat in the pits? Which one wins?
Technically, yeah.
Shut up, John Dilla. Shut up.
Not a big deal.
You're not even focusing. You're still playing iRacing. You're lying to us.
I don't know what you mean.
Yes.
All right. So sorry for this pish posh recap, but that's Gray's. I guess it's Fleet
Drop
Day
the
in the Gray's household. All right. So are we going to talk about what we spoke about with Premier next season and Prospect, or should we wait, or should we just start talking about it?
I mean, we can just talk about it. We don't really have anything else to talk. Oh, one thing before we just go off script. Endurance qualifying opens this Thursday. So get ready to
Yes.
get your lap set. It's open from Thursday to Sunday, and then we'll build the entry list, and we will get a practice server up with driver swap.
Sweet. All right. So because of the pish posh, well, I think, and we've spoken about this a while, ACC is getting a bit old anyway. ACC has private servers that are unreliable, and they've cost a lot of trouble for us. Life, everything. Things get old, you get bored, you move on. We've had a lot less signups and interest in Premier and Prospect. So we still have a lot of drivers. We are still going to have something going on, but it is going to probably become one series with ranked drivers in between. So there will be pros, there will be silvers and bronzes. If it's within the game, I don't know if we have the time every week to do that. John Doe, it's not the end of the world with the entry list, is it? To assign silver, pro, bronze, and all that sort of stuff,
We
right?
can use the driver categories for each driver, so that's fine.
So we'll do that now. So what we're looking to do, because everyone will have noticed, we had a meeting with all the support staff and all that. Everyone, we've put in a lot of work. We sent out a survey to certain people. Everyone is still very happy with the community as a whole, which is fantastic. But everyone is in agreement that we are in a bit of disarray, if you would say, about the future. Hunter's excited about F1, still doing ACC. I'm excited about anything but ACC. John Dillers doesn't believe in any games anymore other than
John Dilla's
iRacing.
left us. Yeah, he's left us.
He's
I'm a
like,
console traitor now.
John Dillers like, get yourself iRacing and then
He
talk
got
to me.
on
Like,
the boat and then burned the rest of them, and he said, "Fuck you guys, ain't never coming back." Yeah.
Exactly.
Colonizer.
So anyway, so we don't have the interest right now. So we have about 48 signups, and I think we could drop at least 8 of those right away. So we are going to have the multi-class series. We're going to have a bigger series, probably around the 40, and there's going to be promo relegation within that. We haven't figured out exactly where each class will fit, but there will be GT4, I think. We're sticking with that, right? There will be GT3s, and there will be class events. So, like, even if, Hunter's the top tier with John Diller, they're racing, you might finish 17th overall, but first in class. It gives everyone, it just means that you can race in these divisions and not just be like 17th, you have something else to look for. So that's what's probably going to be happening. We're still going to be hiring Webbo to do the live stream. We're still going to do everything great, but everyone's noticed we've had 2/3 full at best servers in Prospect towards the end, and Premier is getting even worse. So we're going to make it one big series that everyone can enjoy with different classes. I think while we're interested to hear some of your ideas about it, don't DM them to me, just in the normal chat. And yeah, and then what we can do with some drivers we haven't seen before, I think I'm just throwing this out. I was thinking about this a little bit earlier. We should have a race day where we get some of our veterans on the track with people we're not familiar with, that we haven't spent much time on the track with, and just get familiar with them and make sure they're not absolute malakas. So, yeah, so that's the change there. I think we are currently in a phase where we're adapting to new challenges, and I think that is the only way to keep a league from dying, is to adapt to the challenges rather than just hope they work out, right? Because I could really see, I mean, look, just with the numbers alone, we would have only 20 cars max on each series either. Anyway, so it's also a better opportunity for the younger guys or the less experienced guys to get on the track with faster guys and see some stuff. There will still be a draft. There will still be teams. So there's a little bit of a restructure, but we've got bigger grids, bigger cars. Track list is coming on the draft note. So we're not giving it to you right now, but that's the update on Premier. So if I look at my list, Premier recap, iRacing, PMR, can suck my fucking F1. Draft is on the 29th. If you wish to drive ACC, any of those new people in the chat right now, your friend from the F1 as well, is she looking to get into ACC? Sign up if so. Yep. If not, just hang out. Sign up for it. You can hear your name in the draft. There's going to be captains. For those of you who haven't been here before, we did a draft last time. It was really fucking fun. We had live draft. We had fun videos. Hunter did like a whole stand-up comedy routine. It was absolutely fantastic. So Premier restructure is done. That's done. All right. Let's talk about something a little fun. Secret Santa. You guys been keeping up with that at all?
I have, yeah.
No.
So, John, just pretend. It doesn't matter. Just say yes. But so the captain announcement. Well, Runks, it's funny you asked that now. It's not you, but that's all I can tell you right now. Secret Santa's been going quite well. I think it's been really. For some reason, we cannot get the fucking Discord to work properly. But there's been some videos out there. I think Runks from his Secret Santa got not Runks. Squid got himself a Steam Deck to use as a button box. That's amazing. I saw Gray's got they let the cat out of the bag. You're not supposed to, but old man Runks got him some pretty sick looking glasses with skulls in the bottom.
That was cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see what I got from Ghost Stroke? It's like
you
this
posted it.
Ghost Stroke. Tell me what the name is again. It's like I don't know if just the car was Japanese.
It's like
but
a Lego,
like
isn't it?
A Japanese Lego, but it's not Lego branded. But like the car looks so sick. It's a pink Porsche. It's amazing. George, you're George. Look, some people have to realize, I used to have these conversations with some of my employees sometimes. It's like, you're nowhere near that interesting, George, for people to come and murder you. Like, I would murder you without Secret Santa if I wanted to, just so we're clear. It's not, your being dead is nothing to do with Secret Santa, you bar humbug, man. But this is what happened. This is what happened in the last league we were in. People were hesitant, then they saw the joy and they got bigger last time. That sounded very good. But it got bigger and more. But it's a lot of fun. It's good to see the joy. If I missed any, I don't remember seeing any others that have showed up.
Bert got like a little RC car. I don't know by who, but it was like a little GT3 RC car. It was fucking
That's
cool.
sick.
Yeah.
I may have fucked up with mine. I can't say how, but I'll tell you guys offline. But I may have fucked up royally with mine. Yeah. No, it's good, but I may have done something stupid. But that's just very typical of me and on brand. But just because I think everyone's out to get me doesn't mean they're not. You should check the doors right now, George. I don't like that T-shirt you're wearing. You should change it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's some schizo talk. We have your IP address. You log into our servers. You're done. We can triangle locate
that, and I IP on your house while I'm outside too. Yeah, that'll right. But sweet. All right, so not much else to cover today. It's going to be a bit of a short one, I think, because of just there's not much racing going on, and we're coming in the new year and all that. If I may, wanted to bring something up. I was supposed to race in the Lemons race this weekend. I can't go for some other reasons, some scheduling stuff, but we are raising money for men's prostate cancer. We're trying to raise 10 grand. I think we've raised 8. We're just trying to get over there. So I'm going to pop that link. If anyone wants to give a few bucks, no pressure at all. It'd be great. Tag it from BFR. So it's with the old guys I started with in GT7. So really light it up with BFR because that'll piss them off so much. But we'll post a link there. It's for the what is it called? The men's prostate. Oh, that's right. So our team name, I came up with Prostate, which is prostate with a space in the middle. So we're Prostate Racing. Prostate cancer, it affects, I think. Congratulations, by the way. Cheers. We got our first female member, apart from Danny, driving member, let's say. But the vast majority of this league is men, and they're affected by this sort of stuff. So it's pretty important. So if you got a few bucks you want to throw that way, I'll post the link probably tomorrow at this point. And that's a really good cause if you guys can get behind that. I'll be racing it in April somewhere in Georgia, I think, as well. But it's a red Mustang. We got an original Mach 1 2004 Mustang with whatever the giant quad cam V8 is. It's stupid. It doesn't want to hold traction at all, especially now everything's out of it except for an aluminum race seat and the roll cage. It's a weapon. So I'll post that up there. That'd be really cool if you guys can get on that. And Attack Panther, I can cross that off too because we've covered Attack Panther. But so I don't have as much as we're coming into the holidays. I think what we discussed in the chat with the group was that there will be no more official seasons or anything starting. The ones that Grays have going will be going through. We have the 8-hour Nords, which we should talk about. The 8-hour Nords, the finale at Donington for premiere for the season that just never ends. And then after that, there will be no official races until the new season start. The F1 stuff starts next year. iRacing will start next year. PMR will be next year, except PMR we can start right away because it's just drop-in fun. So I guess that doesn't even apply here. So there'll be no official series until next year. So it's going to be chill, hang out. That would be a good watch, actually. I would do that. I'll go there next time. It's so funny because I've done it before. I've done it 6 times. I did it in New York at New Jersey Motorsport Park. And what's so funny is you've got all levels. You've got people like Grays who are I have a clipboard and a checklist for every single part of this. Larry, you need to wear this. You need to do that. You need to do that. And I'm just well, fuck, figure it out when we get there. They'll get in the car and we'll just go. And it's shouldn't we just do this? Shouldn't we make sure the car's safe? And it's there's one way to find out. If I come back not safe, it wasn't safe. And then you have dorks that are all made up of I wouldn't say Grays because he's not a dork, but people that take it so seriously. And then you have people that just clown around. I raced against a boat one time. I'm not kidding. They took the car off a chassis and they put a boat over the top of it and they raced a boat with a roll cage.
Fucking invisible boatmobile from fucking SpongeBob. That's beautiful.
Exactly.
I love it.
That's what it is.
Awesome.
And then cars with blow up dolls on them and this and that. It's such a fun series to do. But I will say, maybe if BFR keeps going this way one day, the original plan when we pitched in on that car, the 5 of us, was to have a car that maybe our members could come and drive and be involved in and this and that. And then they changed their mind because it was too much work, which I kind of understand. But it would be cool one day as a BFR goal to have a couple of Lemons cars, even 3 of them, right? They're relatively cheap. I think I'm into this event for $2,300.
Yeah,
that includes the car, all the work we did. We had to rebuild the transmission. We had to get new tires, spare tires, all this and that. We've spent nothing, relatively speaking, and the entry fees. So that would be something that would be great in a couple of years if we're still going strong at this to maybe have some BFR cars. That'd be cool. A couple little Miatas, have multiples and go track. Because I got to tell you, there's nothing like it, like racing in real life. The only thing I will say that I'm having a hard time with is getting back into racing because I used to do it a lot. Wearing gloves, don't know why, it's not a big deal. But when you're in the car, you're like this. You can't just turn your shit. There's a roll cage there when you're my height. You're pretty tall too, Hunter. Everything's in your way. You can't really look that much. So I almost feel for my sim rig, I need to get a harness and a hands device so I can get used to racing just like someone with a neck injury.
Oh, fuck.
But yeah, It'd be sweet to do that. But that's it for there. Well, hang on. If we don't have another podcast, we can't say Merry Christmas. We should do a little small special on the Monday. We'll do something in a couple of weeks before Christmas, even if it's small. We'll do something. You guys got anything else? Sorry, it was a small, disorganized one today, boys, but I could not pass up the opportunity to laugh at these guys, like forgetting about it. So, yeah.
Yeah, that slipped my mind. I was like, oh, why is Larry posting this? Oh, fuck, yeah. That's a podcast.
I forgot to. I just remembered 20 minutes before. Like I was like, oh shit. I normally set up an hour before, so I was definitely late too. But sweet. Thanks for jumping in, John Delay, and playing iRacing while you
all good.
There you go.
Dude, look at him, big old smile on. He's like, yeah, leave me alone now, guys.
Absolutely. So yeah, guys, we'll see you in the next one. You guys got anything else? I will not do that wave ever again.
No, I'm good.
Sweet. Catch you later, boys. Have a great one.
Guys.
Bye, everyone.